Hey everyone, welcome to welearn. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the page. We're going to discuss peristalsis and GIT movements. Simply, GIT movements refers to all contractions and relaxations that take place in the GIT, and they can be categorized into two, according to the function and in accordance to a place where it occurs. Starting with the first categorization about functioning, they have two types: mixing and propulsive movements. Starting with the propulsive movements, which play a role in moving the food along the GIT. And the well-evidenced example is peristalsis, which is the rhythmical contraction of the smooth muscles in a wave-like motion, propelling food along the GIT. And it's highly evidenced in the esophagus, where there are two types. First, primary peristalsis, which is simply a continuation of the pharyngeal peristalsis, and the second peristalsis, which plays a role in forcing any food that is left in the esophagus into the stomach. Coming to the mixing movements, which play a role in efficient digestion and absorption of food, and the example we know is segmentation movements, which operate in the small intestines. Coming to now to the second categorization in areas they operate, starting with the mouth, in which we see mastication, which plays a role in mechanical digestion, increasing the surface area for food for efficient digestion. Then in the esophagus, in which peristalsis occurs. Now coming to the stomach, we see an important strategy of taking place. First, we see the weak constrictive movements that play a role in mixing food, mixing the chyme in the stomach. Then also we see the pyloric pump that plays a role in stomach emptying. Now in the small intestine, we see the segmentation movements, which I've talked about, that play a role in mixing the food. Then also we see the propulsive movements that move food towards the large intestines. Now coming to the large intestines, we find two important movements that take place there. First, we have the ostration. Secondly, we have the mass movements. Starting with the ostrations, which simply mixing movements, which take place mainly in the proximal large intestines, mix the content of the large intestines efficiently for increased absorption and concentrating the fecal content. Then also the mass movements that play a role in pushing the fecal content towards the rectum, and they also play a role in stimulating the defecation reflex. Now, what you've seen through are the basic movements that take place in the GIT. Now we see that peristalsis doesn't only occur in the GIT, but also is evidenced in the ureter, playing a role in moving the urine from the pelvis of the kidney towards the urinary bladder. Also, other movements that can be seen in the GIT, we find there the antiperistalsis that may cause nausea and vomiting. Then also we realize the migrating motor complexes that may result into stomach pumps. If you like the video, please like and subscribe for more. And your comments are highly welcome for perfection and benefit for all.